Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Now today we're going to be making a timer in Python. Okay, so here you guys can see that I have a very simple timer. And what we have been using inside of this timer is something new where we are importing the time module, and also something that we've done in the first video on this channel was while true loop. So we have a while true loop here, and it looks a lot similar to the example that we did in that video, but actually it's a little bit different because instead of going up from 0, we're going down from 10. So as you can see, if I was to run this program right now, you would see it goes 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then it prints done. Okay guys, so to start off with, what we're going to need to do is we're going to need to import a module called time. Now, you'll need to import a load of things in the future for doing more advanced programming, but we're just going to be using probably the easiest one, which is time. Now, what time does is, unlike some languages where you have wait, like you say wait, open brackets, close brackets, and then you have the number, like the amount of time you want to wait, and that's just built in with the program. Unlike in Python, we have to actually import something in, because it's not actually already in there. Well, it's just it is when you download Python, the time module is already imported. It's not there. Like, you need to actually reference it. You need to actually tell the computer or the program that you want to be using that time module. So the way that we can use this is, I like to use time.sleep, open brackets, close brackets. Now, inside these brackets, we can do the amount of seconds we want to wait for. So we can do like 5. Now, it will wait 5 seconds before doing something after. So if we were to do print over here, hello, you can see if I was to do 2 seconds here and do print, do print like this. And I forgot to do speech marks. Now, if I was to run this, you can see it says start, and then 2 seconds later it says hello. So it basically is like a wait. It basically is telling whatever is behind to wait 2 seconds. So one of the ways that we can use this is that if we were to wait 1 second every time it goes down a number, because if you remember from the while true loops video, it goes really fast. So we want to make it so that it goes 1, 2, 3, and it goes up and waits a second. So for us to do that, we need to do the same thing we did in that video by making a variable. For some reason I like to call it x, but you can call it whatever you want, and do print x, and then we need to do x plus equals 1. Okay, now if we were to run this, you can see it does the thing that we went in the while true loops video. But what we want to do instead is we want to wait 1 second every time. So I'm going to, in fact, put it at the end. So if I do time.sleep, open brackets, close brackets, and then 1, now you see in between each one, it goes 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And now we don't need to actually start on 0. We could start on 1 if we really wanted to. 1, 2, you can see. But what we want to do is we want to go from 10, so we want to go downwards. So instead of a plus here, instead of adding 1, we want to minus 1. So now you would see it will go 10, and then downwards. So this is all good, but if you notice, when I get down to 0, it will go into minus numbers, as you can see right there. It won't stop. Now, in that video, we said how will we make it so that it stops at a certain number? Well, we're using that same way, and we are making it so it stops when it goes to 0. It will break, and we don't need that. And we actually want to make it so it prints done. Now when we run this program, you can see it goes 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, done. Now we have just made a very simple timer, or countdown more like. So we could just stop the video here, but I'm going to go into a little bit more detail and say what you can use these for, such as you could use this for a live event. So we don't have to actually print X. We could just remove that, and then we could do done, and then now it will wait 10 seconds before printing done. You can see it's just not there, but it's actually counting down. So we could use this for a live event. Maybe you want to do 10 seconds after somebody clicks something, it will do something crazy. So we could use this, or we could even do it when it updates the game. 3 days later it's gonna have a live event or something like that. So basically, this is a very, very, very simple example of making a countdown and what you can use it for. But I hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope you guys learned something new. So I see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.